Yeah.
Oh. See, now I can see my hair and it's like a mess. Hi, everyone. All right, we're waiting for a few more of you to show up. I know we're a little, hi Jan, hi Debbie and Marilyn. So good to see all of you. Sorry we're running a little bit late today. I had a little extra time with not doing a show last week or for the last 2 weeks. So I've been really busy playing and making some things to share with you guys. So we also have someone new with us today. She's actually new for Kate, and her name is Sophia or Sophie. So I have a granddaughter named Sophia, and so she's adorable. She is feisty as all get out. Oh, Gloria just came in.
Wow,
do you want to say hello?
I didn't know you were
She didn't know
on.
we were live yet.
Yeah. Hi, I'm showing a customer that bought a machine for 2 machines from me on Cedar Boulevard, which that
so
would
been
have
a couple
been
years ago.
till I moved away from there in 1990.
90. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thanks for coming in and saying hi. All right, we got Cleveland. Hi, Lynn and Annette. Oh, so good to see you. Hi, Carolyn. So good to see all of you. I know I got to meet quite a few of you, or maybe not meet. Some of you I've met before live at the event. It was so much fun. I love getting to do that. And I, as much as I love teaching in person, and I do love it very, very much, it was so fun to just sort of pop in. I got to hang out with Gloria and Joni and Patty in their room making pumpkins. I don't do a lot with IQ Designer, so I learned a lot myself. And hopefully I didn't distract anyone too much. The only person I can think of that I maybe distracted a little too much with was Judith Boehm. I don't know if you're on here today, but I went into their class and sort of chit-chatted longer than I probably should have, but you know, that's okay. Hi, Sherry, you're excited about this bag pattern? I don't know which one you're talking about because we've got so much going on today. Poor Soph, she's just like, is it always like this? Like, she started yesterday. Kate is out sick today, so she's like, you know, trial by fire. She's all in. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry I missed you too. I know I didn't catch everybody. I tried to come at least for a little bit for each session and visit. And so Foldilocks, yes, Foldilocks is adorable. I love this bag. I'm going to show you what I did with the handles. It's really cute. And so we've got lots and lots of fun things. Also, just so you guys know, we have got the By Annie snaps. They are the no tool snaps. I got them right here. And the reason I'm kind of bringing this up as a big deal right now is even By Annie is sold out. So we've got them right now. Gloria actually just got her hands on more of the nickel ones, but she can't get any of the other ones. So what we have right now, I mean, at some point we'll be able to, but they're saying stock won't be replenished until January. So if you want some of these, I highly, highly recommend you throw those in your cart immediately. Not to cause pressure or anything, but I know I was going to order some personally, and I went to the By Annie website and it was like, nope, out of stock. So hi Joyce, good to see you again there too. Always looking beautiful. So we have the gunmetal, antique brass, and nickel. Nickel, we have more coming in. I'm not sure because I don't think I mentioned it to Sophie before, so I don't think she has it in her in the cart yet as far as the new number. But please go ahead, pre-authorize if you want them. So again, that's the By Annie product. It's a new one, so everybody is after it and excited. So. All right. Now I've done my skill. Those of you who don't know me, hi Chris, hi Sherry. So those of you who don't know me, I am Tiffany. I am also, I think, fondly referred to as the bag lady. As you know, a lot of you know, I enjoy making bags. I think they're a lot of fun and useful. Sometimes I can't find a pattern for things I want to make, so I create a pattern. Which reminds me, I still need to have a conversation with the boss lady about possibly having the patterns available for you guys separately as well. So she is here today, so maybe I'll have that conversation today and I'll have an answer for you next week, which would be great. I have a little PSA for you guys, public service announcement. I don't go to Aldi's very often. How many of you go to Aldi's? Like, Aldi's is like, there. I went in there because I was looking for fun Thanksgiving items to put in Jake's care package. Those of you who are new to me, and most of you look familiar with this, so I don't know if there's anyone new. Jake is my oldest son, and he decided to leave me this year. He's abandoned me and gone to college, so he's in Indiana now, so about 6 hours away from me. It was pretty much the maximum number of hours he was allowed to go, and he just, how far is that boundary unpicked? So anyway, Aldi's, back to Aldi's. That's why I was there. But I have to show you this item. These are insane. They are so good. They would be amazing on a charcuterie or in a gift. Let's see if I set this down here. It is, what is it called? Your dark chocolate sea salt caramels. And so there we go. I think you can kind of see. I don't know if Sophie knows if she's able to zoom in or anything, but there we go. Tommy just came in and gave her a little assist. And so,
No, on the candy.
Oh, what are we doing?
The candy right there.
That was me. Sorry.
So,
they probably
anyway,
knew that was me because
Okay.
I'm all over the place.
does Maddie get anything from Aldi's?
No, but I love those.
These
and
are
where
insane.
did you get those from Aldi's?
Yes.
I think I stole some from Steve. He said I could have one. I ate his whole container.
Yeah.
in one
I'm
sitting.
going to go ahead and seal this up now that
Yeah.
I know that. But anyway, I just thought if anyone is interested, they are so good. I don't go often, but so it was full. I decided they were not going in Jake's box because I want them. So I'm a terrible mother. No wonder he went 6 hours away from me. I steal chocolate from my baby. So anyway, that's my PSA for the day. So yes, dark chocolate and the sea salt and the caramel is so good. Like it doesn't have burnt taste at all. It's kind of creamy. I mean, it's so good. So good. All right. So I'm going to start going kind of backwards of what we're working on, I think. So Christmas tote, right? We're getting to the Christmas time. We did this pattern last year. I think actually someone else did it. I don't think it was even me. I think it might have been Kathleen did a show on it. So this is the Ho 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 tote. Here's the pattern. So the pattern is available, and it is a We Love to Stitch pattern. And see a lot of you. Oh, Marilyn just came back from Aldi's. Hi, Don. Hi, Lisa. See, you guys already knew about it. How are you keeping this secret from me? I expect to be kept informed by you ladies, and so if there's anything else that I should know about, please feel free to comment in here. I would appreciate it. So again, this is the Ho 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 tote. This is a rustic version. So we thought it would be kind of fun to do things a little bit differently. What's funny is I just realized I didn't do just a regular version for you guys today. So I have a rustic and I have an elegant. I did not make up the elegant version. I just made this sample. But I think it's so cute inside. So it has this fabric. Look at that, it has like little pine cones and berries. So I thought it was just really sweet for it. And then this is actually from my stash, but I have plenty to share. So kind of more of this bronze color, metallic for his buckle. And then the black for his belt. And then the fur here. So cheeses and dips. Okay, thanks Karen, I appreciate that. All right, so we do have a kit for this. We have a kit also for what I'm calling the elegant version. And so this is the elegant version. It's this plaid. I'm going to open it up a little bit more for you lovelies so we can see it a little better. There we go. So it has a little bit of a gold shimmer in it. And I thought, how pretty would this poinsettia be for the inside? We've got the shiny gold for his buckle. I forgot to grab it, but this one will also have black for the belt. And so, is there too much background noise? It might settle down. We had an extra customer in who is talking with Gloria, and she's right out here. They're putting together the fall event kits still, and so they've been working on it like crazy. Isn't the plaid beautiful, Kathy? It's really nice. And it's got a little fuzzy on there. It's really, really pretty. So anyway, we have those kits for you if you're interested in making the Ho 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 tote. It is a very quick make. It's super fun. This one will come with a white fur. I apologize. I really didn't finish all my stuff. Poor Sophie. She's like, do I ever have to work with Tiffany again? She's gonna like ban me from ever coming in. So yeah, unfortunately, I had just way too much time on my hands, and I just made all kinds of crazy stuff and was like, okay, here we go. All right, so that's one. I have some new things for you. I'm going to move. Where am I going to move him to? We're going to put him over here. I have lots of new things coming for you guys too. Like there's been new pattern releases, book releases. I'm super, super excited. So I'm trying to make some samples and things. I had shown you this. So this is Foldilocks. Ooh, it has a really nice snap in it. All right, so this is Foldilocks. It comes in 2 different sizes. So this is a new pattern from By Annie. She came out with 3 new patterns this year. Let me slide that over. There we go. All right. So Foldilocks is one of her 3 new ones. They all use her new snaps, the tool-free snaps. And so these are the others. Let's see if I whoop. So one is focal point. I did not make a sample of that. Another one is snappy sleeves. So real cute. So, but we're going to focus on is Foldilocks, and it is so stinking adorable. So it has a zipper pocket on both sides. Now I had meant to line this with, I had gotten lining fabric that is the same as what my little tabs are, but I forgot, and so I just lined it with that. And so here's the inside of it. There's a magnetic snap for it, which is great for, like, you throw your phone in there and it's not going anywhere, but it's easy access. And then again, there's a zipper on this side as well. So we've got it on both. The fabric I used for this, you guys are going to love this. It's so cute. So this is called Beloved. I'm going to move these out of the way. So that's the pattern. Here it is. Love, love this. So I used a border print. So I used this border print. And what I did is I used this part, obviously, for this. But then I cut this part out. Now, I didn't quite get as much stuff done as I wanted to, so I apologize that this isn't finished, but look at this. This is going to be the optional strap. So on here, there's an optional strap. So this color matches so beautifully, this webbing, and we have that webbing available too. But I cut out this part, and I just pressed back the edges, and so I'm going to sew this on. And that is going to be the strap for my bag. Like, who doesn't love that? All of you love it. I know you do. You have to, because look how cute it is. So that's going to be my strap for my bag. Really, really cute. So we have the kit for this. Love it. Great pattern. I made it, and oh, Carolyn, you already made it. You're so quick. Any idea? You ordered the Foldilocks weeks ago. I know that it was technically not released, so we showed it early. I think I showed it on like the 8th or something, but we couldn't technically ship it, and so it's sort of like a pre-sale. And I apologize because I don't think we worded it that way. So it was kind of like a pre-sale, and then we weren't really allowed to ship it until like 18th, 19th, something like that. And so if you haven't gotten it yet, I'm glad you made a comment. I will make sure that we get that out to you as soon as we possibly can. So Foldilocks suitable for a beginner. Yes, I would say it is suitable for a beginner. It is, you do want to kind of just watch what you're doing, but it's held together with these snaps on the side. Now I didn't have the tool free, so I just used normal ones. They look the same, and so what's nice is you can kind of see here the seam is on the outside, so you're basically making a long piece that has your pockets on it, and then you put this piece on top of it, and then you just turn it, and then you box your little corners inside. So I feel like I'm not explaining it very well, but it really was very easy. So see, I just boxed it on the inside. So it was really simple and finished already. And then that gives you a little depth here. And then you just snap it all back together. So I would say definitely beginner friendly. She does have videos that go with her patterns as well. And so that's always really helpful because she does think differently than I do. So I do have to read her pattern a couple times just so that as I'm going through it makes sense, but very beginner friendly. So highly recommend this pattern to anybody who is debating on it. We have the kit. We also, I didn't have Sophie do this, but if you guys want me to, it has a different kind of magnet in there. And this magnet is a sew-in, but you don't see it. You see what I mean? So it's a magnet on plastic essentially. And so I sewed that in there on either side, and which is really nice because sometimes you don't want to see your hardware, and it doesn't have as much bulk. And so we currently don't have those available for sale independently. It's in the kit, but if you want them independently, just make a little comment in there, and next week when I'm here, I'll have those available for you. Yeah, Carolyn, her instructions are really good. She does a great job with her instructions. And if ever you're kind of stuck, her videos usually are kind of cover those spots in a project. So, all right, so that's the Foldilocks. So really cute, great bag. Now the projects I did this week all feature the fabric Beloved. I am obsessed with this fabric. It is gorgeous. You'll see here's this one. Sew-in magnet is cool. Yeah, I really liked it. This is the first time I used it. It was easy to use. Now I did have to really make sure I was cautious about which way the magnet went. And so, Kathy, you'd like magnets? Okay, great. Perfect. I appreciate the comments. Like I said, put those comments in there because that helps me. I go back later and I watch to kind of see what you guys are interested in and what you're not. I'm going to move Foldilocks over. So we've also got another new book came out, and I am so excited. Part of why I asked you guys last time if you wanted to do a like Christmas Tiffany bag or Bag Lady Club kit was because I thought, ooh, this book is coming out and it has great projects in it. So it just came out. I just got it this week. And of course, I had to make something right away. And so there's a number of other ones I want to make, but look at this bag. It is so stinking cute. So this is the bucket tote that they have in their drawstring tote. And it's so cute. It was really fun to make. See the straps on there. Now they called for straps that were already made. I didn't have any that were the right size at home. And so I was like, well, I can make something. And so I did the same thing I was doing with the Foldilocks strap, and I took a piece from that border. So I just took this strip and then I put it on webbing, and then I formed it into my handles. And so Peggy Ann, you're funny. They have fully recovered. So, and I was helping Gloria because I'm not an IQ design person. I wasn't terribly helpful with the technical stuff, but I am amazing at like shoving stuffing into pumpkins. I'm really good at it. So I was going to show you today how to do the handles. We were going to work on a couple extra things, but I had so much new for you to show that we're kind of cutting back a little bit. So love this bag. What do you guys think? I see one gorgeous bag. I love the stripes, super cute. And then this, so this is the fabric that actually drew me in, was this pink version. Look how pretty that is. So I'm going to make this pink one for myself, but Gloria's probably going to show it on Thursday too. So you guys get first dibs. If you're interested in the kits for these, they are going to include everything you need to make it except for the book. So you'll have to buy the book separate, but everything else will be in the kits. It will be shown again on Thursday, so I'm not sure for how long we will have it. And so, but I am obsessed. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. And so, the inside, I'm not sure if I love the lining I picked. Like, I love this fabric. If I can show it to you just out here. This is the fabric. I think it's so pretty, but I don't think I love it with this. So I think I would switch it to this one instead for the inside. I think that's prettier. And so if you're getting the kit, I think I'm going to switch you to this one because it's just prettier. And so if for some reason you really want the green though, tell me and I'll try and make that happen. The name of the book? That's a great question. So we have the book available. It is called Sew Drawstring Bags. This is another one that we have. It is now selling out very quickly, and so we have quite a few of them in stock. And so in stock. They were being shipped to us because I showed Gloria the bag and she immediately went through every resource she possibly could, went ahead and got them. So it's called Sew Drawstring Bags. And it comes with 14 different projects. So this shows you 4 of them. This is the bag that I made, and I just love it. On the back it shows a little one. This actually is a circle that opens all the way up. The other thing that comes with the bag, and I used this tool this morning, it comes with, this is all the templates. It comes with some cording for you. And then it also comes with this tool for pulling your drawstrings through. And it's a heavier metal. So it was so nice. It pulled it through really easily and was able to go through there. So this is one of those Zaka workshop books. And so it's always nice because a lot of times they give you some of those unusual things that you need in order to make it. And so here's a cute little pineapple. I don't know if my dog is probably ready. So I'm going to have to hang up on them. My dog is at the groomer. My husband has an appointment Friday that conflicted with it. So that's why this morning I'm a little off. Like I didn't show up until an hour later. I'm usually a bit more organized. So again, poor Sophie is just like, this is nuts. So, but yeah, my dog had to go early to get groomed. And so, because he needs to be pretty. And so, I'm trying to think, there was a couple other bags in here I thought were really cute. And so, and I know this is very springy, what I'm showing you. But it's such a great, like, look at this as a gift set. How amazing would this be? So you do your drawstring bag and the Foldilocks. Oh, let me get that out of that magnet. But like, is that not like the cutest gift ever? It doesn't look as great with the fabric sitting under there, so move that. There we go. Cutest gift ever. So just I'm a little bit obsessed. So it's got my hair on it. I'm constantly shedding. All right. Have any of you ever donated your hair? This will be my 4th, 5th time, but I get to this point with my hair and I'm always like so done with it. I'm like, I'm ready to just chop it off. And so, but I'm waiting until after our Christmas trip. So, but if anybody is ever thinking about it, I highly recommend Children with Hair Loss. And the reason I recommend them, a couple reasons I love them. One, you can do a little bit less hair. So you can go 8 inches instead if you don't want to go the full 12 that some of the other places require. The other thing is if you highlight your hair or color your hair, they're okay with that. You can do that. Also, now you can't have full gray, unfortunately, I don't think. But if you are only gray, I think up to 50% or something, they can still use your hair for it. If you decide to donate and you are gray and whatever, and you don't meet all the criteria, they actually can use your hair as well. But they sell it and it gets used as like an absorption for when there's problems at sea. Sophie is over here nodding. Have you donated your hair before? She has donated before. And so she's got this gorgeous curly hair. And so you do. It's beautiful. So anyway, best fabric. Thank you, Carolyn. All right. So anyway, sorry that I'm mentioning the hair thing. It's just I can see it and it's like, so, all right. Sometimes I make faces. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If we have any gentlemen, I think that's kind of, so the beloved fabrics, I'm going to show you real quick some of the fabrics. These are going to be available for you by yardage. These are full kits, so you would get either the pink version or it's kind of a gray blue color. You've done it too, Chris? Yeah. I mean, I feel good about doing it, but I think my hair is growing slower as I age and it's getting a little thinner. So this might be my last opportunity to do it. So, all right. If you like how that Foldilocks turned out, yeah, I keep putting it in here because I just think it's so cute inside here. So, all right. So the Foldilocks, like I said, was done with a border print. So we have 3 different choices in the border print. And I only brought 2 with me. But I've got the gray, which is what I use. There's a cream color, and then there's a version that is the pink. So just basically imagine this as a border. And I really do. I love, oh, thank you for turning the light down. Oh, that was bright.
Tiffany, try switching this mic.
Oh, is it not?
Everyone can hear you fine. I think it's just, maybe this one isn't picking on.
Okay.
I turned it up all the way.
All right. Can you guys hear me any better now?
I'll go look at it. I think
Okay.
you're fine.
Okay. All right, guys. So hopefully that works better. If it's not working as well, or just tell me. We'll get it figured out. All right. So those are the three color ways, basically. And again, that's what I used for the Foldilocks. So if you're ordering one of the Foldilock kits from the Beloved, then that's the fabric that I'm using for you, as well as one of the basic, it kind of looks like a linen. So that's what I used with this set. So you would get the coordinated one for the other. Oh, it is much better. Okay, thanks, Sharon. I appreciate you commenting. Carolyn, you did too. Okay, a few of you did. All right. Plus, it matches my shirt better. So, all right. Oh, same sound for you, Marilyn. All right. Well, that's good. Hopefully, it was good before. So, all right. Now, if you're wanting yardage and you're wanting to do these bags, it was this big print. So I believe all of the fabrics are in for you guys to be able to purchase. So I'm just going to show you. So there's the pink version, which I'm a little obsessed with. The gray version. Look how pretty it is. And again, this is called Beloved. And then we have the cream. And here we go. Then we have the small print, which I think is great for linings. So look how pretty that is. There's that one. There's this green one, which I love, but I don't think I love it with these bags. What is in the Foldilocks kit? The description doesn't say if hardware, etc. is included. Foldilocks. So you know why it doesn't? Because I changed my mind on poor Sophie. So Foldilocks, I'm going to show you here. Do you mind going back up to all of me? No, you're okay. So here we go. All right, so here's our Foldilocks. So the Foldilocks is going to include the fabric. It's going to include the interfacing. It doesn't use a whole lot, but it's going to include the zipper. Actually, it's not including the interfacing. I apologize. Skip the interfacing. It's the fabric. It's going to include the zipper tape, the zipper heads, and it is going to include the magnet. So you get that special magnet. So that's all in there. And so the interfacing, we all have so much interfacing. And sometimes when I'm trying to get these kits together, if I'm trying to get the interfacing cut for you guys too, sometimes it just takes longer for me to get them. So I thought, well, let's try without the interfacing this time. So I apologize. I'm going to have a sip. So that is what's included in there. So pretty much everything you need except that interfacing. The interfacing, it was a small piece of bosal. And so it was for quilting these two pieces. I had sort of fussy cut them. I will tell you, if you're making this, I was very careful about how I cut it because it was that border print. When you make this panel though, it then has you cut off the bottom to make it the size that she wants. So keep that in mind. If you're really trying to like fussy cut and put something here you love, that you're probably going to cut off anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch from that bottom. And so if that's going to bother you that like you put, I don't know, a little animal on there or something and its feet get chopped off, or it's Santa and his feet get cut off, just make sure you leave a little room there for it. So, all right, hopefully that answered our question. All right, what else have I got? Oh, this is one more. This comes in multiple colors. I just have the green that I brought over with me, and then there's a paisley as well. I think we have all of them in there for you, but I'm not 100% sure. And so, all right. So that is, again, the Beloved fabric collection, which I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I know we're supposed to be fall and Christmas, and I don't like fall or winter. I like Christmas, don't get me wrong, but I'm a big spring fan. So when I saw this, I'm just like, the colder weather makes me think spring immediately. So I'm like, I'm ready for the flowers. Leaves have fallen. Now for the flowers, please. So Foldilocks strap need hardware or just fabric tabs. So Foldilocks, the way they did it is they did not put D-rings on. So it's just this, and then you hook your strap onto it. And so you would need the two, what does she call for? For hardware, the optional hardware is one slider, a 1-inch slider, and 2 swivel hooks. And so I guess I'll put that in your kit for you. You guys can have that in there too, because I put in my number, the strapping. So we'll make sure you get that too. So thank you for asking. Appreciate that, Sherry. All right. All right, what am I doing next? I feel like I'm a little off today, or a lot. Okay, here we go. Drawstring bag, Foldilocks. It seems like you guys are more into the Foldilocks. I'm like obsessed with the drawstring bag. And so you have irises blooming again, Marilyn. Oh, that's pretty. I love irises. There we go. All right. I'm just curious. What's your favorite of the bags? The Foldilocks or the drawstring bucket? And so, which one? They're both gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I love them both. And so, all right. I'm going to stick this in my bag because, well, it's supposed to go home with me. Jackie, nice meeting you too. So, all right. I'm going to show you at the event. I am bouncing all over the place. So at the event, some of you asked for some leathers. I grabbed a few to bring in and show you guys today. And so here's one is the Simply Classic Ostrich, which is so fun. So we've got it in a burgundy color and we have it in the mustard color. I'm trying to see if it tells me what size it is. They call it goldenrod though. And I think, how long are these? So it's 18 inches, and I think they're by 54. I'm pretty sure they're by 54. So we've got those two. Ooh, a lot of Foldilocks. Does Foldilocks come with the pattern? The kit does not come with the Foldilocks pattern, and so that is separate. And so the Foldilocks, not the Foldilocks, the drawstring, because it's this different interfacing, it does come with the interface. This one comes with interfacing. And that's because it's that deco bond. And so I want to make sure you have it. And I know that's not typically something we keep in our supplies at home. So I wanted to give that to you guys. The other two leathers, apparently I was in a yellow mood when I grabbed leathers, is this other mustard. This is the Sally Tomato. This is the Pebble. And then we have, this is my spring thing going on. Sometimes I grab stuff and I realize it later that I'm just kind of a little bit of a goofball. So this is Robin Egg. It's a really pretty soft teal color. And so, all right. So we've done that. Let's see what we got for you guys. All right. I want to show you these too. So I have never been a big fan of these. And don't you love I say that first and then I'm like pushing it on you guys. So this is the duckbill, and I know it's really for like applique, and so when we were at the event, I was using them a little bit. Well, then when I was making this drawstring bucket bag, I realized the way the pattern is written, oh, here, I can show you. The way the pattern's written, you actually, like, the interfacing goes into the seam. And so, you can see it down there too. Oh, sorry. I'm like trying to take advantage of what you've given me. All right, but anyway, it goes in there. So you want to like separate that out and kind of cut back some of that. And I was wishing that I had duckbill because they're so nice. They protect you from cutting your other fabric. And so I do highly recommend these. If you don't already have them, this is a tool I don't have at home, but this one in particular, I might be stopping by the cash register up front and taking those home with me. And so so that's just a new tool that I want to show you. Let's see, Kathy Lynn, you are asking, are the patterns in the book that you showed several minutes ago? So the book I showed you, which I put away, this book, it does have the patterns in it. So for example, this is the pattern for the drawstring bucket tote. So you can see here, it goes like that. It's on the other page. And then this is another really cute one. And then it has templates. So it has the templates in the back. So they're huge, huge papers with all the templates on them for all the bags. And so really nice. I did find it pretty easy to follow. I think sometimes when you get a book, you do have to sort of be a little intuitive about what steps to take because they don't always have every little tiny step in there. And so like one thing was on the handles, it just said, okay, attach the handles. And I was kind of like, oh, I mean, it showed measurements of where, but it didn't, I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought I could use a little more. I didn't need more instruction, but I thought it could have had more instruction, if that makes sense. Like there's enough directions to do it. You just don't always get a lot of detail. And so, yes, you can order just the book. The book does not come with the kits, so you have to actually order it separately if you would like it. The Ho 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 tote. So many questions. Thank you. I'm so glad. I know you guys are paying attention. So the Ho 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 bag over here as well. I don't know why I put it in my personal bag because it's not going home with me. All right, so this one, boop. You can do just the kit or just the pattern. The pattern is not included in the kit. And so, so we've got that. I feel like we're definitely more sales today. Whew, and chatty, just chatty. All right, so that's this one. Goldilocks part. Hi, Judy. Nice to see you. I was just thinking about you. I wanted to touch bases and see how you're doing. So I hope you're doing well. And hi, Miss Diane. All right. Diane, I hope did you get your motorcycle fabric? And so I think someone said you did. At least I hope you did. Foldilocks pattern is not in that book. It is a by Annie pattern, and so it is separate. And so thanks, Kathy. I'm glad you clarified what you were looking for. So no, that is separate. I just happened, they were both new things, and I was obsessed with the fabric. So I was like, oh, they all kind of go together really nicely. And so Ho 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 tote is only sewing. It is not an embroidery pattern. And so that's a good question, because I know We Love to Stitch is kind of known for their embroidery. And so so no, it is sewing only. And it was a really easy project. And so, all right. I brought in OESD hole punch, in case any of you don't have it. It is amazing. If you're putting in the by Annie tool-free snaps, it does make it nice. So even though it says it's tool-free, there are things that can make it a little bit easier to put them in. And so, and again, those of you who joined a little bit later, these snaps are selling out everywhere. And I'm not trying to just push you, because you can do whatever you want to do. We currently have a stock of all 3 finishes. We have the antique, the nickel, and the gunmetal. Those are the 3 choices that she has. I don't see the pattern for Ho 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 tote, but I did order a kit. Okay, we'll make sure that gets in there. And so the nickel ones, we were able to get some more, but that's it. They are now back ordered until January. So please, if you want them, get them quickly. I don't know if you'll be able to, where else you'll be able to get them. I know that Gloria like wiped out every source possible. And so they are saying that the Ho 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 tote is not showing up in the pattern, in the list of products. And so let's pull that out. If we need to, we can have Tommy add that. We'll make sure we get that in there for you guys, though. So no worries. It'll be there. In fact, I hear him. Tommy, sir?
What's that?
Can you make sure that's in there? They're saying it's not in their product
okay.
list. Thank you. All right.
I'll add it, and then you'll just have to refresh it here.
All right, all waitlisted. Okay, Peggy Ann, make sure, especially if you want the nickel ones, we have more coming in, and I'm pretty sure the quantity did not get changed in our system because it was a last minute thing that Gloria added or purchased right before we started, because I told her we were doing the Foldilocks. And so I apologize, I'm talking a lot more than usual today. All right, we have, what do we have next? You guys have seen these before, but I just want to show them to you because they're great for the drawstrings. It's the leather cords, and they're really nice for being able to do. So if you have different choices, like I used just like this is what I used. So I used this stuff. But we have the cording, which is really nice. It comes in a lot of different colors. It's a nice set. I want to show you something else I got. So I've got this webbing. And so someone just asked about the snaps and what makes them easier. So you don't need pliers. You can just press them together. And so I guess when Annie was doing it at the event, she was able to, she would make a little hole, put them together, and then use like a ruler to push them down. So similar to what the pliers are, but you can actually handle them without needing the pliers. And so, all right. What's that?
It's on there now.
Wonderful. Okay, so the pattern now, guys, for the ho ho ho, if you're wanting to do that, is available. It is in the bubble. It is number 122. So.
So for the tool-free snaps, we have nickel incoming stuff.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what I told them. So Tommy just came in to tell me to tell you guys that we have another 30-ish of the nickel finish. So I knew we had more coming. And so Annie Snap's number, especially the nickel. What do we have for that? What number is that? Or if we can put it back up. And so let's see. Oh, tool-free snaps, 106. And then I think you, when you go in there, you can pick your finish, I think is how it's set up. And so, all right. All right, so the other thing I got recently that I'm going to show you guys real quick, someone had asked me because when I did that Brook bottle holder bag, if that makes sense. So it's a water bottle holder. And I had done the sample and brought that in. I had used a webbing that they had wanted. And it's actually cotton webbing, and I got it as a full set. And so I talked to Gloria about it, and she has now ordered this full set. I love the colors. They're neutral, but at the same time, there's color to them. And so you get 10 different colors, and they're a little over 3 yards each. So you get, I don't know, like 31, 32 yards of, I think because they're probably ordered by the meter or cut by the meter. So those are all the ones you get in the collection or in this set. They're really nice to use. And so like I said, they're a cotton. They're 1 inch. So if that's something you're interested in. So this is what happens when I'm gone for a while. You guys are getting all this stuff that I like. I'm always like snooping around looking for new things. And so, all right, let's see if I can, I don't know if we're gonna go in here very nicely if I'm trying to hurry for you guys. All right, the last thing. I feel like I have done like nothing yet today. But I'm glad you guys are excited about these projects. I love them too. I think they're really fun ones. They turned out really nicely. And so, okay, I'm gonna tuck that in my bag. I think someone asked the name of the book again. Let's see. We don't normally go back and forth so much. I feel like we must be having people come in a little bit later. So this is the book. It's called Sew Drawstring Bags. It is a brand new book. It was just released. It came out last week. I had it on my list for a long time. I pre-ordered it myself so that I would have it right away. I actually got a second book when I ordered this one about bag making that came out maybe in September. It's pretty recent. And so thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm going to try and make something this next week and then talk to Gloria about if it turns out and I like the book. I think I do. It's got a lot of great basic instruction beforehand. It's a gentleman from the UK who wrote the book. And so we'll see what we come up with from that one for you guys for next week. So, but anyway, Sew Drawstring Bags. And again, this book is flying off the shelves. It is almost gone. Gloria bought every one of them that she could from multiple sources right before I came live, because she also is hoping to show these bags on Thursday. So you know, like if it goes to Thursday, it's gone. So I'm so glad that I showed you guys first. And so, because you should see it first. You're my bag ladies. So, all right. Whew, deep breath. How's everyone doing? We all good? John's coming on at 3. He was trying to tell me I needed to be fast today, and I just don't see that happening. So it's okay. He'll be fine. So, all right. So this is, you guys have seen this before. This isn't new. This is the Kate bag. I personally call it the Patchwork Hobo, also known as the Kate. Super cute. I know I had the pattern over here with me, but I didn't bring it in with me. So the pattern is completely finished now, and the kits hopefully are finished and shipped out to you. I know I had finished a bunch of them in this version. And so those have gone out. Those of you who don't know, thanks, Diane. I missed you guys too. I enjoy getting to go on live. I always feel a little like at home, like overwhelmed, like, oh, I'm spending so much time making samples and things. Maybe I should stop doing this. But then I come in and I visit with all of you, and I get so happy and excited that I don't know how I could possibly stop. So anyway, so really cute, fun bag. Kate had actually gone to a covered bridge festival and brought back a bag very, very similar. And so, of course, I tried finding a pattern, couldn't, so I made a pattern. It is very easy. This is a very beginner friendly. We were going to make it today, but there were so many new things to show that, Carolyn, you ready to make it today? I feel bad because I just don't think we're going to be able to make it today with everything else that was going on. So I had started prepping it. I actually was making a light blue version. I'm going to show you just the panels. Look how cute. I guess it's not light blue. It's like blue and tan. And so this was the version I was going to work on with you guys today. So we'll do this. What? You didn't get a template for Kate Pocket in the pattern. Oh boy. Okay, that's a problem. Mary, I'm so sorry. Thank you for making the comment. And now that you say it, I don't recall making the template that I promised you. So this is why I need bag testers. And so I will get that taken care of for you. If you wanted, what you could do is literally take a pair of your pants and you could, do you remember doing this when you were kids? I used to love leaf rubbing. So you would put get a leaf you really liked and set it down. And then you would put paper and take a crayon on its side and it would show up. But you could do something like that for a template for your pocket too, so you get it sooner. But I'll go through and see if I can get that template made real quick and sent out to, at least maybe I can email it to those of you who ordered the pattern. And so I'm so sorry. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, I know I said it, and I know I even said in the pattern it was in there, and it's not. And so unfortunately, this is fabric from my husband. I made him a puff quilt and a puff pillow to go with it. And this was like his leftovers. So I could make a kit if you guys wanted. I could probably do like 3 of them with what's left over if anybody's that interested. And so, Sharon, I am going to be talking to the boss lady about the pattern stuff. Many of you have asked me and approached me, and I would like to do that. If I can't do it here, I may do it through Etsy or something, but I don't want to circumvent here. This is the reason you guys know who I am and what I do. So, but if it's something they don't really want to do, then I'll come up with an alternative for you. Thanks, Diane. So yeah, this is a fun one, this bag. But yeah, if you guys want a blue one, I'll see what I can come up with. We may have some things here too. But for today, what I actually found more of these. I told Sophie that I only had enough fabric for 4. When I went to do another project or cut for us today, I found more of our fabric. Not a ton more, but I found more. So if you are interested in this particular set, we can actually do more. So pre-authorized. The only thing I will tell you is, and some of you in the kits didn't get this fabric either, I did a coordinated fabric for the inside for the lining, but this fabric is completely gone. So you'll get something similar that goes really nicely with it. I tried to kind of go with vintage vibes. And so, all right, we got some tester offers. I know I need to do a better job of not showing you everything. I feel like Gloria is terrible at keeping secrets. I'm no better than she is. Like, I get so excited and I'm like, look, next week I was able to get one made. So let's just go ahead and do it. So I need more than just a week though to put a pattern together and have testers. And so, yeah, I need to plan ahead a little bit more than just, here's my thought and here it is for all of you. So, so Rochelle, so Etsy, I created it, but I have never sold anything on it. So I've never put anything on. So, but if anybody wants to check it out, like keep an eye on it, it's just Bag Lady Club. And so I just thought that would be kind of a fun thing because we all do it. That's what we call ourselves in here. We're the Bag Lady Club. And so the pattern for this is in the kit. Pretty much every time I've created a pattern, in fact, it's always been when I created a pattern, it is in the kits. We just always provide them. This has just sort of taken on a life of its own, this pattern making thing. And so I'm hoping that maybe we can do some of that. Yeah, you do need more time then as far as for testing. So, all right, so there's that one. I have another one for you guys if you're interested. And so what you will get is, it's from this collection. It's called Prairie Gatherings Flannels. And this is actually the Primitive Gatherings is who this collection is from and who this collection is from. And so, but this is more of a Christmas version. It's got kind of some taupey brown colors and goes into the grays and then like the darker and the navies. And then it goes into the reds, a little bit of orange in there. You can kind of see, and then the creams, and then this plaid. So what this kit will include, I am going to turn these into charm packs for you essentially. And so the charm packs will then be what you use for your squares. These are 4-inch squares, so you'll just cut them down per the pattern. You'll end up with extra, more than you need. And so, but if you want this kit, then this kit will be available as well. It will also come with a coordinated fabric for down below. And so I think we'll continue to go with the kind of denim vibe. I just think that goes nicely with this pattern. And then a lining that, again, will be coordinated. So the bottle holder, the pattern is called the Brook. And so we don't have it on here today, but if you go back to my show from a couple weeks ago, it is on there. The sample, so sweet. It's like this little light gray color with little purple flowers. Really, really cute. And someone at the event, I thought this was a great idea. So I'm glad we sort of started talking about this. I apologize, guys. I have, I know a lot of people have it, so I'm not special. I have plantar fasciitis, and so I'm lifting my leg right now because it's starting to hurt from standing in one spot. So I had warned Sophie, I'm like, okay, you don't know me, but I'm probably going to do some weird stuff. So she's like, okay, whatever. She seems very like easygoing. So, all right. So someone at the event had brought something similar to the Brook, and what she had done is she had put in the insulated interfacing, and her drink was still ice cold, and she wasn't staying at the hotel. So, and she said she also makes wine bottle sizes, and she'll take, like, I'm a white wine drinker in case anybody wants to, gift ideas. So, and I like it chilled. So I was like, how perfect. Like, she uses it to take as a gift for like a hostess gift, as well as a bottle of white wine for them, or you can take champagne or whatever. So I thought that was a really good idea. I meant to bring in that like thermolume or whatever it's called for the interfacing that keeps it all cold. So I'll try and remember to bring it next week. But if you're looking for ideas for like Christmas gifts, I think that would be a really nice one as a hostess gift. So, oh boy, I've talked way too much. I'm like, whew. All right, guys. So that's that one. Webbing. Did we get the strapping in or not? I'm not sure.
We did.
Okay, so we have the strappings. I picked these two very neutral colors. This taupey gray color is what I had used on for both of these bags. It goes perfectly with that collection. There's also a tan color that I thought was a nice neutral. So 1-inch tan, you get 5 yards, and this is the gray. So if you're kind of wanting to create your own kits or anything like that, that's there for you. All right. Whew. Okay, set that aside. So much stuff, you guys. Oh, you know what? I think the pattern's in here. Oh, it is. And I can see that I definitely did not create the pocket. There it is. There's my template. There's the pattern. All those lovely pictures. Yeah, no, not at all. So I'll get that done. Oofas and hokas. I'm wearing my hokas right now. So this is kind of cute. On Thursday, I went to the PT. And right after I had the appointment, my second appointment with the podiatrist, and I had worn just like some old Nikes I had, as well as like some inserts that I had got at like the drugstore that I was like, I just want to try them and see. Oh my gosh, the podiatrist, you would think I had shot like her son or something, because she was just like, oh, what are you wearing? You can't wear these things. She's like, fold them. She's like, anything that bends is no good. She's like, throw these things away. And like made me go, didn't make me, but it was like highly recommended I go shopping immediately after leaving her office. And so I was like, okay, sometimes like, so anyway, I bought new shoes, but I'm always open anyway. And speaking of, see, this is where the ADD kicks in, right? I wasn't kidding, was I?
I love it.
She's just like, yep, there was not a lie there. So Danskos. Are Danskos good for plantar fasciitis? I know some of you ladies are going to know. Like, I feel like some sort of like clog kind of thing might be a little more comfortable, a little dressier. Hike barefoot shoes. I'll look into them. Thanks, Sharon. I'm not a huge fan of wearing tennis shoes all the time. I like normal shoes. In fact, I like really cute shoes with heels and things like that too. Like wedges are fun. But I know I have to sort of behave myself until this is under control. And so the more you walk barefoot, see now if I walk too much, and maybe it's when I do hills. Hills are a problem. And so Birkenstocks, okay. Diane, what page are you missing? Are you missing the templates one? I don't know what you're missing. A brace from Walmart that you sleep in. Oh my gosh, I have the one I sleep in too. There's like a ball in it though. I removed that immediately. That was the most painful thing ever. Danskos were good post-op. Okay, or Danskis. I'm assuming that's the same thing. Vionic shoes. Okay, oh, you guys are the best. Look at you guys. And so I know I'm not gonna be able to find like super cute shoes, although there were some Danskos that were purple with these fun pink flowers all over them. I'm like, all right, I know I probably wouldn't wear them, but they're so fun. All right, so you've got some good ones to say. All right, the one you showed with the pictures. All right, I'm going to show this back real quick for Diane because I don't know which one she's missing. So there should be the outer page, and it has like your materials list, and then the first page, let's get started, and then the last page, and just says enjoy. And then, ooh, Rikers, I haven't heard of those. Oh, you know what? I did see some Rikers that were pretty cute. They were at Von Muir, and then the template for the top edge is the other. So you should have gotten 4 pages. So I don't know what you're missing. If you're missing one of the ones with writing, though, that's going to be really hard to make the bag. Vionic has cute orthopedic. Okay. So they're not recommending surgery yet, Rochelle. I'm hoping they don't have to. I've definitely improved a lot, but, pretty heavy. Okay. So I'm hoping I don't have to do surgery. I'm such a baby. Like, she also asked if I wanted the shot this time into my heel, and I was like, oh no, I do not. So I know I'm my own worst enemy. So, although when I was trying to get pregnant, and I'm old, so it was taking a little longer than I was hoping it would. And so with my first child. And so I actually went and did acupuncture. So it didn't hurt at all though. Whereas I've heard the shot does not feel great at all. So Fit Flops, Lulu model. Okay. You could not wear the inserts. Okay. I have inserts that I'm wearing. Diane, I thought there was one with all pics. Oh, you have the ones I showed. Okay, perfect. So you're good. You're in good shape. Steve just came in. I don't know what he's up to, but he's showing someone something. All right. I wear high heels for years. I love them. I do. I love high heels. I've got such cute shoes. I've got these amazing, oh my gosh, I was just organizing, and I have these amazing burgundy stiletto suede boots that I'm like, oh, I so want to wear those. Maybe Steve would want to borrow them. What do you guys think? He said, why not? He said no for the shots. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm down to one last item to show you, so might as well get that done, right? All right, so this is, I'm going to get the Deco Bond. I had it at home in my own personal supply, so that's this heavy weight. It's thinner, but it's heavy. So Gloria just ordered it for me. We didn't have it in stock here in the shop. I thought we did, but we didn't. But we have an alternative version, and that is called the Kimberbell Shapeform Interfacing. So if you don't already have that, I think the bag, what did it call for? It's about, so those are 14 by 28. I'm trying to remember about how wide this was. Yeah, unfortunately you would need 2 of these packs to make this bag. You're gonna have quite a bit left over, but you would need 2. All right, so that was the last thing. All right, we're gonna stack some things up. All right, so what I was thinking is, you see this handle? Is the 1-inch webbing, 10 colors, 32 yards, cotton or polyester? It's cotton. I love it. I love that stuff. Where did I put it? Probably put it back in my bag. I did. So it is a cotton webbing. See, you guys are just as bad as me today. I feel like I say stuff and then I put it away and then someone comes back and asks me a question about it. And so All right, we're gonna move that cording out of the way. So this is the cotton webbing. And so you can see kind of the weave in it, but they're really nice. And the colors are fantastic on them. And so if you go, this is the color I had used on that Brook bag. So if you go back and see it. So anyway, that's some of the colors. I don't know, do you guys want all of them again? Whoop. All right, what time is it? I don't know what I'm,
Almost 1:30.
oh wow, guys, we gotta like wrap this up. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to see the handles. I'm gonna just basically tell you, I think, because we've been talking so long. Can you show the snappy bags? You see, you guys are terrible. You're such a bad influence today. All right, yes, I can. So the snappy bags are, all right, get that out of the way. We got ho, ho, ho out of the way. Woof. All right, we've got snappy sleeves. All right, whoop, there we go. Out of the way. We have focal point. Now these come in various sizes too, which is really nice. And then the Foldilocks is the final bag that uses those snaps. Not that you couldn't use those snaps in so many things. Oh, Kippy, you're totally fine, honey. It's just funny that today I've been like all over the board and all of you have been kind of all over as well. So probably because we started a little late. We haven't been together in a couple of weeks. So, you know, some of you are probably coming in a little late, not having expected us to be on. So, all right. So those are the ones that use the snaps. And the snaps are these right here. They come in the nickel and the antique and the gunmetal. But again, these are basically sold out everywhere. So we've got, I think someone said that these were already sold out for us. We'll be getting more once they come back, but we're hearing not until January at the moment. The nickel, we did get more on order. And so thank you, Jennifer. I missed you guys too. So, all right. I think I have to wrap things up because otherwise John is going to shoot me because I know he has to get the room switched over. I don't know what he's doing, but I know he's mentioned he needs a little extra time.
He's busy. I don't know. He might be going on late. He might be busy over there with the
So
customer.
Tommy's saying he might even be going on late, but I just don't want to. So no tool for those snaps. But again, you do have to put like a little hole in there. Gloria said that she like used like a like an awl and then clipped around the loose threads and then put it in there and you were able to snip it together. So that's part of why I had shown you the OESD, the perfect punch, because that will make a nice clean hole. So and it comes in 3 sizes in there, which is really nice. So you can use their smallest one, make a very small, perfectly round hole, and then your snap will go through and it'll be nice and clean. And so, all right. Anything else, ladies? Are we good? All right. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you having been at the event. Those of you that I got to meet, it was such a blast. I loved getting to see all your creations that you brought with you. A lot of you brought your bags from the spring event as well, which was super fun to see. A few of you have hosted your own events and taught the bag, which I'm flattered. Let's see, and Carolyn, you're welcome. I'm trying to keep us all up to speed as best as I can. And so, all right, I will be here next week, and I have a special guest with me. Those of you who have been watching me for a little while know that for Ella's birthday, she is a lovely young woman who works for us here. Her birthday, she generally will come in and do a show with me. Her family is very much into animals, pets in particular. So we are going to do kind of some things that you could do for your furry friends and some other things. There'll be a little mix of stuff going on, but some projects for your little pets at home, your furry friends. And so I think you're going to really enjoy it. It'll be things that you probably could do for like Christmas or any time. And all right, I love you too, Kippy. My goodness, I love this. Keep it coming. All right, you guys, I will see you next week. Thanks again. Bye-bye.